Donald John Trump is one of the most controversial, influential, and widely discussed political figures of the 21st century. His journey from a wealthy New York family to becoming the 45th and now 47th President of the United States is a story filled with ambition, controversy, success, failures, media spectacle, and political upheaval. In this video, we will explore his life from childhood, education, business career, rise to fame, entry into politics, presidential campaigns, leadership style, controversies, and his legacy. 1. Early life and family background, 1946 to 1964. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, to Frederick Fred Trump and Mary Ann McLeod Trump. Fred Trump was already a successful real estate developer, known for building and managing middle-income housing in Queens and Brooklyn. Mary Ann, an immigrant from Scotland, helped provide stability and structure to the Trump family. Trump was the fourth of 5 children, growing up in a large household with siblings Mary Ann, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, and Robert. From a young age, Donald Trump was exposed to wealth, real estate development, and ambitious thinking. The Trump family was financially comfortable, and Donald reportedly had a millionaire-level net worth even as a young boy thanks to the value of his family's properties. He attended the Q Forest School in Queens until 7th grade. However, due to behavioral issues and his father's desire for structure, Trump was enrolled in the New York Military Academy, a private boarding school that emphasized discipline, leadership, and physical training. There, he excelled in sports, developed confidence, and built the competitive mindset that would follow him throughout his life.
2. Education and early ambition, 1964 to 1968. After graduating from New York Military Academy, Trump enrolled at Fordham University in the Bronx in 1964. He spent 2 years there before transferring to the Wharton School of Finance and Commerce at the University of Pennsylvania, one of the most prestigious business schools in the United States. At Wharton, Trump studied economics and finance, gaining knowledge that would shape his future business pursuits. He graduated in 1968 with a Bachelor of Science degree in economics. Upon graduation, he joined his father's real estate business, then called Elizabeth Trump & Son, which specialized in rental housing for middle-income families. Donald Trump's transition into the family business set the stage for his later rise in real estate and public life.
3. Building a business empire, 1970s, 1980s. In 1974, Trump became president of a company, which he renamed the Trump Organization. His vision was bigger than middle-income apartments. He wanted luxury buildings, Manhattan skyscrapers, hotels, and worldwide recognition. Major business ventures Commodore Hotel, 1976, one of Trump's early big projects, was the redevelopment of the Commodore Hotel near Grand Central Station. Through political negotiation and financial partnerships, he secured tax abatements and transformed the property into the Grand Hyatt Hotel, opening in 1980. Trump Tower, 1983. This 58-story skyscraper on Fifth Avenue became Trump's signature building and a symbol of his brand. Atlantic City Casinos. During the 1980s, Trump expanded into casinos with properties such as Trump Plaza and Trump Taj Mahal, aiming to establish himself as a major player in hospitality and entertainment. These ventures brought Trump fame, wealth, and recognition, but they also drew lawsuits, criticism, and financial risk, elements that would recur throughout his career. 4. Success and setbacks in the 1990s. By the late 1980s, the U.S. economy entered a recession, and many of Trump's high-risk investments suffered. Trump faced significant debt, and several businesses under his brand went bankrupt, including Casino Ventures and his airline. At one point, Trump's net worth reportedly plunged, and lenders refused further credit. However, Trump weathered these setbacks and used strategic partnerships and financing to rebuild his business portfolio. This period was critical because it showed Trump's resilience, ability to adapt, and willingness to take risks. 5. Rise to television fame, 2000s. In the early 2000s, Donald Trump became a household name through television. He hosted the reality TV series The Apprentice, starting in 2004. On the show, contestants competed for a business contract, and Trump's catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic. The show boosted Trump's fame worldwide and positioned him as a savvy, decisive, and successful businessman, a persona he would later leverage in politics. His brand expanded beyond real estate into beauty pageants, merchandise, media ventures, and other industries, turning his personal name into a global brand, though not without further legal controversies. 6. Entering politics. 2016 presidential campaign. Donald Trump had flirted with politics for years, expressing views on leadership, business, and governance. But in 2015, he announced his candidacy for the Republican nomination for president. His campaign message, most notably the slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated with many Americans who felt left behind economically and culturally. Trump's unfiltered communication style, direct attacks on political norms, and promises to challenge the status quo energized a broad coalition of voters. Despite fierce opposition from political insiders and unprecedented controversy, Trump secured the Republican nomination in July 2016 and chose Indiana Governor Mike Pence as his running mate. On November 8, 2016, Trump won the general election, defeating Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. Trump's victory was historic. He became the first U.S. president with no prior military or political office experience. 7. First presidential term, 2017 to 2021. Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States on January 20, 2017. His presidency was marked by sweeping changes in policy and fierce national debate. Major actions and policies implementation of tax reform legislation intended to stimulate business growth, initiation of stricter immigration policies, including travel restrictions from several countries, appointment of numerous conservative judges, including U.S. Supreme Court justices, efforts to build a border wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. However, Trump's term was also marked by controversy. Russia election interference allegations during the 2016 campaign, impeachment in 2019, with charges related to Ukraine, though he was acquitted by the Senate. Handling of the COVID-19 pandemic drew criticism regarding federal responses. The January 6, 2021 Capitol attack occurred after his 2020 election loss to Joe Biden, leading to his second impeachment for incitement of insurrection. Trump left office on January 20, 2021 after losing the election, but he remained a central figure in American politics. 8. Post-presidency and second term, 2025-present. After 2021, Trump continued to influence American politics. He ran again in 2024, ultimately winning the election and returning to office as the 47th president starting January 20, 2025, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris. His second term has seen continued focus on immigration enforcement, economic policy shifts, and significant foreign policy actions. Trump's leadership remains polarizing, with strong supporters and equally strong critics. 9. Personal life and family. Donald Trump has been married 3 times. To Ivana Trump, 1977 to 1992, Marla Maples, 1993 to 1999, and Melania Trump, married 2005. He has 5 children: Donald Jr., Ivanka, Eric, Tiffany, and Barron Trump. Many of his children have played visible roles in his business ventures and political campaigns. 10. Legacy and impact. Trump's life and presidency have reshaped modern American political discourse. Supporters laud his unconventional approach, business background, and focus on national identity. Critics argue his tenure eroded democratic norms and deepened political divisions. Regardless of perspective, Donald Trump's story remains one of the most significant political narratives of the 21st century.